Does anybody have eyes on this thing, or they just saw it?
Now on 7 News, the talk of the Southeast. A mysterious beam of light streaks through the sky. We have reaction from people in the upstate who saw the fireball.
My family is broken. My mom's broken. She'll never be the same again.
Also on the way, family members of the victim shot at a Juneteenth event in the upstate speak to the teens charged in the shooting. And the nation's highest court rules in favor of South Carolina in its battle to defund Planned Parenthood for Medicaid patients. Well, good morning to you. It is Friday, June 27th. The time now is 4:30 a.m. I'm Simone Jameson. Thanks for joining us. Let's check in with weather. 7 News meteorologist Dan Bickford standing by now. Good morning, Dan.
Good morning. Some quiet weather this Friday morning. Had some thunderstorms yesterday, a couple of them severe. All of that is gone, but do look for the potential for scattered afternoon and evening storms in the coming days. 66 right now in Pickens. We're 73 in Elberton, Abbeville, and Greenwood. Mostly lower 70s across the rest of the upstate. A couple upper 60s here and there. Mostly 60s right now in the mountains. Look for a hot day, but seasonably so, basically. We'll see some lower 90s in the upstate, upper 80s in the mountains. There will be the chance for some hit-miss showers and thunderstorms again today. A couple of those could briefly become severe with some gusty wind being the threat. We'll take a full look at your weekend forecast in just a little bit. Take the first look at your live drive traffic this morning. And as is typical at this hour, things are pretty quiet. We're taking a look right now in Cherokee County. I-85, mile marker 94.5. Smooth right here. There have been a few slowdowns within the construction zone along I-85 southbound. We've seen some of that around mile marker 96. These tend to be off and on as crews do their work. That is expected to pick up about 7 o'clock this morning. Take it easy otherwise, and we'll just wait and see as traffic volume picks up if we do see a few more problems within these construction zones.
Well, breaking news, state agents are investigating after a person was shot by a Spartanburg County deputy. The sheriff's office says it happened near Reedville and Nazareth Church Roads last night at 11. We're told the deputy spotted a suspicious person with a knife while responding to a different call. Investigators say the deputy then shot the suspect. There's no word on the suspect's condition. The deputy is okay and has been put on administrative leave, which is standard protocol. And our coverage continues on the mysterious streak of light that turned heads in the southeast. Take a look at these clips, dash cam footage across South Carolina, and pictures from viewers caught the fireball streaking through the sky yesterday afternoon. NASA confirmed last night that the phenomenon was a meteor that later exploded over Georgia. The fiery streak was seen as far north as Ohio and as far south as Florida. We spoke with someone who saw the meteor from Woodruff.
Sitting there in the car wash coming off the lunch break, and I happened to look up and over there just seen the whatever fireball come down behind the trees, and I had no clue what it was. I honestly thought it was heat lightning at first.
NASA says the meteor came from an asteroid weighed over a ton. And we're hearing from 2 teens charged in a deadly shooting at a Juneteenth event in Anderson County. 18-year-old Cameron Goss and 19-year-old Kiatis Gear appeared in court last night. They are charged with murder and 9 counts of assault and battery after they opened fire into a crowd Saturday night on Scarborough Road. A judge denied bond for both Goss and Gear.
I'm innocent, and I hope y'all find the real person that did this.
I apologize for what happened that night. I didn't do nothing, but I do apologize for what happened to our family and all the other people that were shot.
The Anderson County coroner says LaPortia Cobb was killed in the shooting. She was a mother of 3. Friends of Cobb also spoke out in court.
My name is Kamisha Gray. My family is broken. LaPortia was a good mother, a good person. Life got stolen from her.
18-year-old Tyel Hollings is also facing murder and assault and battery charges. He was denied bond earlier this week. Hollings, Gear, and Goss will be back in court on Thursday, August 28th. And a man is under arrest accused of murdering his roommate in Clinton. Police say officers were called to a welfare check at a home on Poplar and Cypress Streets on Wednesday. Lawrence County Coroner's Office says 59-year-old Hector Cardenita was found dead inside the home. We're told officers arrested 23-year-old Stephen Brown on the scene. He's charged with murder and desecration of human remains. And new this morning, a woman is dead after she was hit and killed on I-26 in Spartanburg County. Highway Patrol says it happened just before 5:30 yesterday evening near the 26-mile marker. Troopers tell us a Ford SUV traveling east ran off the roadway and hit the woman. The coroner's office says 41-year-old Mary Lynn Carter of Clinton died at the scene. Highway Patrol is investigating. And a standoff with SWAT ended with 2 arrests in Greenville County. The sheriff's office says deputies were called to West Darby Road around 11 yesterday morning. Investigators say Weldon Hawksclaw Jr. and Alyssa Thompson broke into a vacant home, then barricaded themselves inside a vehicle. Both suspects were charged with third-degree burglary and resisting arrest. And the U.S. Supreme Court has sided with South Carolina in a long-running battle over Medicaid funding for Planned Parenthood. It started with a 2018 order from Governor McMaster, who directed state agencies to remove clinics from the state's Medicaid provider list. Planned Parenthood sued the state, saying Medicaid recipients have the right to choose any qualified provider. But the High Court disagreed, saying federal law does not give patients the right to sue over provider access.
What it does mean is that our patients will no longer be able to come to us for their annual well woman exams, the pap smear, the breast exams.
Governor Henry McMaster sent us this statement that reads in part, quote, 7 years ago, we took a stand to protect the sanctity of life and defend South Carolina's authority and values. And today, we are finally victorious, end quote. In a 7 News update, the South Carolina Supreme Court has paused payments to state lawmakers while they are not in session. This comes after one lawmaker filed suit claiming his fellow lawmakers violated South Carolina's Constitution when they voted to increase their in-district compensation. Those payments jumped from $1,000 a month to $2,500. State justices voted to pause the compensation while they looked through the lawsuit. In another update, a contract agreement has been reached between Bon Secours and United Healthcare. This means patient care will not be disrupted next week. United Healthcare customers will remain in network for Bon Secours hospitals, urgent care clinics, and doctors. The deal also includes higher reimbursement rates for Bon Secours. The contract was set to expire on Monday. We're told around 30,000 customers would have been impacted. And new this morning, 2 schools will close in Rutherford County due to a funding crisis. The Board of Education met for more than 4 hours last night in Forest City. They voted 6-1 twice to shut down Mount Vernon Ruth Elementary and Rutherford Opportunity Center. The superintendent called the decision a, quote, financial necessity. He sent us this statement that reads in part, quote, we are committed to supporting children and families facing school transitions to ensure that they are smooth and positive. We are also committed to working directly and personally with affected employees, end quote. Officials also said the 2 schools will close at the end of July. And happening today, Chimney Rock State Park reopens to the public for the first time since Helene. The park was forced to close 9 months ago following the storm. Reservations are required and visitations begin this afternoon at 2:30. The park will resume normal hours tomorrow morning. That's from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. And if you're looking for summer fun, the city of Anderson has you covered. The city is opening Lindley Park today at 9 a.m. on Park Drive. Just make sure to bring water and sunscreen. The city is providing free popsicles and face painting. Local food trucks will be there as well, and then later, families can enjoy a movie night. The Sandlot will be playing around 9 tonight. It's snake season. Still ahead on 7 News, everything you need to know about South Carolina's most venomous snakes and what to do if you get bitten.